December 10th, I'm back in the house, and I wasted no time putting up my light. We've only been home, I came home about 3 o'clock, and I did not want to waste up any time putting my tree up. So this will be the first Christmas we're home permanently. December 10th, 2025. It's my Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So we're home. This is Thursday, the 11th of December. And first night waking up, I didn't sleep very well last night. I woke up around 2 and then stayed awake till 4, read a little bit, and then went back to bed and fell asleep again till 8. But we found out my old dog, 17 years old. She's 17, and she cries at night when she lays down, and she's just clearly in a lot of pain and discomfort. And she just walks around, and I think it's because it looks like when she sits down and when she stands up, that's when she's in the most pain. So she can't rest. So she just walks around in circles. This girl she's 17 years old. I adopted her after she was in a car accident. Someone hit her, broke her backbone, her back hip, and her front and left leg. And I took her in just to help the lady out, and I ended up keeping her and taking care of her. She's the sweetest dog, and we've had trouble with her over the years. And cancer, skin disease. She's had a lot of problems, but now it's getting colder in Laos. Here, sweetie. No, don't go in there. It's colder now, so I wonder if it's old age, bones, and arthritis. And I have some aches and pains, and I'm only 56. And so she's about 100. If she's 17 years old, she's the equivalent of 100 years old. So really, it's hard to tell because they can't tell you what's wrong. You can only estimate. And one of the things that we would do back home, if a dog was that old and very obviously in pain, we would euthanize them. But they don't do that here in this culture. I'm sure they do somewhere, but they probably do it underground. It's not, I think it's illegal here to euthanize. I'm not sure, so I'm checking into it, but I can't watch. She would be, I have never been home for a dog that when they've passed. Never. My whole life, all the dogs I've ever had, the pets, they've died when I wasn't around. Someone else was taking care of them for some reason. And I was praying that this dog, her name is Dam. We call her Dami girl. We were praying that she would wait for us to come back before she passed, because I wanted to be here for her. Really love her, really love her. The other one died 2 years ago. Really love them. Really sweet dog. She's like a mutt, but she looks like one of those razorbacks. I think it's a breed here. It's the Asian breed. It's called a razorback, where their hair stands up on the back of their spine. You can see it more, but she's beautiful. Can you imagine? Can you believe how good looking she is at 17 years old? And this is where she has problems. When I first got her, I went to get her checked to see if, I went to the vet. There weren't very many good vets around back in the early 2000s. There was only one good Thai vet who they just opened up. They just started because everybody it's very primitive here with medical care, especially with animals, but it's changing. There's a lot more available about vets now. with good vets, better vets. So I took her to the best vet in town. It was a Thai vet. I think it's actually called Thai vet. And they did x-rays on her. You know, we got her treated for her cancer. She had cancer. She had something coming out of her butt, you know, out of her female areas. Got her treated for that, some chemo. But for the bones, they x-rayed her. And they said that they cannot, they said it was so late after, you know, she was hit by the car. They said what they could do is they could re-break the bones, cast them. They said, but it might make it worse, and will be extremely expensive. They gave me a quote of about $10,000 to $15,000, I remember. And I said, there's just no way. And they said, it's a 50% chance it will work, 50% it won't work. So I said, yeah, that's not worth it. She was running around and happy, so everything healed. All of her joints, her broken bones healed the way they were without any kind of setting. Again, this is too late. So before I get burned up in the comments, it was too late. I did I come from a family who loves pets almost more than people. I would say we love pets more than our people. We almost love pets more than we love our siblings, our family. We just are pet lovers. Unfortunately, I married a woman who is also a pet lover. Oh my gosh. She's a pet lover more than I am. Not so much her family, but her family does love my dogs. I just don't know what to do. I just put up a question to the Facebook group to ask them if they know of a vet who will euthanize, because it's just one of those cultural faux pas. You know, it's Buddhist culture, so they leave nature. They believe in nature taking care of it, you know, and if nature calls for pain before you die, then so be it. That's your fate. It's very fate oriented. So I know even in euthanization is a big dilemma for people. And I think most of the dogs we've had in our family, my sisters, I think they ended up euthanizing almost all of them, because the pain that the animal was in, old and in pain. And the vets actually encourage it there. I mean, they suggest it as an option. Here, it's not even an option. I'm just wondering to see, it's been a long time since I've been here. I'm just checking around to see if there is a vet who might do it. And if they do it, they probably do it underground. I'm sure the mindset has changed around people, even though the culture and the law, I think it is a law. You can't do it. You can't euthanize people or animals or life. Life needs to run out on its own. And I do personally struggle with that. I also can see the logic in it, the spirituality of it. But at least maybe we might be able to get her some painkillers. So I think that's the minimum we can do. She doesn't eat much. She's really skin and bones, but her hair is absolutely beautiful. It's the best I've seen for a long time. We've had her. She had a skin problem for the longest time. Dry skin, flaking, rashes, hair is falling out, and that was for about 3 years. And you know what? We changed to try, and it was my sister-in-law's idea. You know, Joy, this is a cute dog too, another rescue dog. All of our animals are rescue pets, all of them. We stopped feeding them the bagged food. Crap, it's total crap. It's like plastic. And I think that's what killed my other dog. And we started giving her real meat and bone broth. So they cook bones and bone broth, chunks of meat, and rice. And just after that, everything changed on her. She reversed her skin problem and her hair loss. It was really incredible. And the other two dogs, very healthy. They unfortunately we didn't do that with the dog that died 2 years ago. I'm very sure it's that bagged food. We got the best one, the best brand, but it's still made in China. And I have read many years ago that it's full of plastics. It's plastic food. It's not even real food. And how can it be? It's in a plastic bag. It can store for what, years? Months, if not years. But changing her diet, if anybody has any sick dogs, changing her diet to bone broth, you just have to have the time to take the time to cook it. And we have the time here. My sister says that they also feed their dogs natural food, but she has it. She buys it prepared, and it's sent to her. So that's in the U.S. So she pays a lot of money for her dog food. And it's only 2 small dogs. I've got 3 dogs and 5 cats. Well, the cats, here's one of them. The cats are kind of outside cats now. They used to be inside a lot, but now they're outside. They're really cute though. There she is. That's her little little porch. She's giving me the evil eye. I think this one's Panda Girl. Yeah, so that's the dilemma I'm in. First day back, first day actually in leave, not even leave, in early retirement. So in Laos. But it's the first full day in Laos. So that's the dilemma. So we're waiting for Da's friend to come in and take us out to look at vehicles. We need a car. I mean, there's just no question. Her family took the car that we were borrowing from them for a couple years. They gave it not to us. They lent it to us because her sister had a baby and needed a car, and I wasn't ready to buy a car. Now we need to buy a car, and we definitely need one. I mean, we just need one. You can't really do anything in Laos. I mean, people do survive on motorbikes, but Dad doesn't want to ride one. I don't want her riding one. I want her safe in a car, and we need stuff. We need a car to do things. Unfortunately, we're looking at expensive cars. They are so expensive here. The import tax is insane. But probably looking at $50,000 to $75,000 for a big SUV. Because I wanted a compact and she wants a big SUV. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it now. I know it would be very, very used and need a vehicle, and I want her safe. And we have the option that people come. It would just be a lot more easy to move people around. And I started getting a little anxious as I was walking around the house because things are broken. They need fixed. We haven't really lived here. Her sister's taking care of stuff. Everything's clean and taken care of with very little maintenance. Surprisingly, we have done a lot over the years. We've had to fix things, but it never was. We never tried to make anything look like beautiful or say so like this here. This has been like this for 2 years, and I said I'm not paying any money until we're moved back. Now we're moved back, and now I'm getting anxious about some of this stuff that needs fixed. That needs fixed. But we're not only going to fix it, but I want to redo the whole outside here. I want to make all of this ground. So it's not aesthetically beautiful. This kind of thing I want to stop. Hanging stuff on lines and kids' underwear, and you just can't. It's not useful, and it's not very beautiful looking. So I think it's one of the first things I want to do. That's going to cost about $5,000. I want all of this filled in with grass and ground. So they're going to have to dig up the parking. There she is crying. Make everything level. Make all of this level with the parking. I'm going to take up all the concrete there and fill it in with like grass, bricks with grass. There she is. She's stuck. She's stuck. She's stuck there. She can't get out. She can't come out. She don't know where she is. She can't, I don't think she can see. She's just walking around in circles. She put herself in a corner and couldn't get out. Really hard to watch. So I need to get ready a little bit. So I'm thinking of her. Back to the dog. So she's 15, or she's 17. She's got to be around 17. We didn't know when I got her. The vet said maybe she was 4. So that was 13 years ago. So I'm 56, and I've got aches and pains. Like even yesterday, my feet are cramping and my back hurts. I have this degenerative disease. I guess it's a mild version of it, but my whole lower back feels like it's on, like a constant, very uncomfortable, a lot of discomfort. And I just wonder, wow, what am I going to feel like in 10 years? I get cramps in my feet, and my joints in my hands hurt, or they're sore. So I guess that's arthritis. So we're going to try and live a healthier lifestyle. Maybe reducing the stress from not working will help. But you can see this is the entrance into our house. It's a very small, unnamed road. The movers are coming tomorrow. They should be here tomorrow. That's great. So we don't have to wait long to get our sofa and everything. Because right now we had the other sofa removed. We sent it out to her family's house in the south. And we're gonna have a ton of boxes here to unbox. And I'm gonna get rid of some of the stuff that I already have here. It's just been sitting here. Clothing and stuff unused. So that's our plan for the day. This is day one. Day one of early retirement in Laos, officially starting. Take care, everybody. God bless, and take it slow.